one of the things you spoke about a couple of months ago with me and to the group at Hell Week as well was that you eat twice a day. And I'm thinking, well, I don't think I could do that. I'm like you, I was eating 5-6 times a day, and there's no way I could possibly get through a day without feeling extreme hunger and feeling like I'm whittling down to nothing if I ate that little. So can you talk a bit about the eating twice a day compared to 6?
I guess I'll start that by asking you and the listeners, if you ever go to a nutritionist or a dietitian or you're asked to do a food diary, 90% of the time they're already completed for us around this belief of breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. I guarantee you 90% of the time if you get given a food diary or you have some app that tracks your food, it'll have those categories there. But that's not how we're meant to eat. So that straight away builds this belief that we are supposed to eat 6 or 8 times. Then we have all these personal trainers, and I'm a qualified personal trainer, and most of them are Muppets. They also tell their clients that they've got to eat every 3 hours. And my thing is, well, if you're not hungry, why are you eating? So firstly, the way we change the way we eat in terms of not having to eat more than 3 times a day or 2 times a day is by burning fat as a fuel and reducing the blood sugar levels, because every time we eat, our blood sugar goes up. And the thing that actually makes us hungry, every time we eat processed foods, carbs, whether they're good carbs or okay carbs, and sugar and fruit, our blood sugar rises. Now, the thing that makes us hungry and starving and wants us to make us eat is when that blood sugar drops below our normal homeostasis level, which is like 1 or 2, 1 teaspoon of blood sugar in our blood. So what we want to understand is the reason we eat so often is, firstly, we think we're supposed to because it's indoctrinated into us from when we're a baby by people that think we have to eat every couple of hours. And then secondly, we get hungry. Now, the reason we get hungry is because we're eating the wrong types of foods. So my approach, and this is an approach that a lot of low-carb, healthy fat people use around the world, this is a big movement. We're seeing a lot of triathletes and swimmers fueling like I do, which is what we call low-carb, healthy fats, is we only eat when we're hungry. And the reason we can do that is because we're reducing significantly amounts of sugar, processed foods, carbs, and we're stabilising our blood sugar levels, which means we don't get starving and we can go for 12 hours a day with only 1 meal in the morning and 1 in the evening. And it all depends what we're eating that lets us sustain that throughout the day. Now, I'm training about 30 hours a week, so I actually now have moved to eating 3 times a day because I don't actually want to lose weight. So I have to eat 3 times a day. Now, that probably seems a bit radical that someone who trains 30 hours a week only eats 3 times a day, but that's pretty much what I do now. But it's all because I've taken a different approach to how I eat. And I'm never hungry. I'm balanced during the day. I'm pretty lean, and my weight's been the same for 3 years. It only varies about half a kilo, and I never weigh any food. I never measure anything. I just intrinsically know how much I should be eating and when should I be eating because my body tells me.